け Gimme gimme power 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 今呼び覚ませ何度打ちのめされやっと初ぐ立ち上がれ
Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another exploring hashtag Dokkan battle on X website. And today we are going to be doing a very interesting website for this series, eBay. That is right. I know this probably wasn't one that you guys saw coming. This isn't really a social media, but I was trying to think what I wanted to do next for the series because I have a couple of other ideas, but this idea popped in my head and I thought, wow, that's actually a really good idea, because I have looked up Dokkan on eBay a few times before and the results are pretty interesting. But anyway, we're going to look up what Dokkan Battle has to offer on eBay today. We aren't going to search hashtag. I mean, I guess we can search hashtag Dokkan Battle. I don't think it's actually going to bring up anything. Maybe. Yeah, it's honestly just we searched the word Dokkan Battle. So for the sake of the title, we're going to call it hashtag Dokkan Battle. But realistically, what we're searching is Dokkan Battle. Okay. So let's take a look. There is a lot of interesting stuff here. What this is probably mostly going to be is Dokkan accounts. Why that's interesting is because we'll be able to see what people are selling on eBay and how much compared to what's actually in the account. Now, I will say, selling your account is against the terms of service. Before we get in this here, just like a disclaimer, I know there are places to do it and a lot of people do it. I've tried to do it before. Not my main, obviously, but just keep in mind, eBay is not really a good place to buy Dokkan accounts. You could easily get scammed. And I guess we'll see the quality of the accounts here. So let's hop into it. So the first one we have here is this one, which is a sponsored one, right? So usually when a listing is sponsored on eBay, that means they paid a little bit extra for their listings to come up first in the search. So this looks to be Dokkan Battle Global farmed 1,500 stones. Wow, that is a lot. Obviously, we have some free-to-play units there and some SSRs from someone named Zeno. Oh, hey, look. Hometown hero. Let's go, baby. So, I assume that what this is probably a farmed account, fresh farmed account. Will deliver through eBay messages. Interesting. I'm not associated with Bandai Namco. You are paying for my time spent on farming the account. Very interesting. I kind of assumed that this is probably bot farmed. I guess I can't make that assumption with 100% confidence, but I don't know if anybody would be willing to do this except for Honton, though I guess if there's people like Honton out there who are willing to farm thousands of accounts like this, maybe there's people out there like this. But this is only $1 and shipping is only a cent. For 1,500 stones, honestly, I'd buy that just for a video or a giveaway accounts or something like that. I would probably want to message the seller and see if there was some, bottery going on here. But if not, I mean, hey, that's honestly a really good price for an account of that stature. Though again, keep in mind, possible scam. I can't say that for sure on any of these, because obviously I don't know for 100%, but scams can happen, right? Okay, so $10 for 2 random LRs and 1,000 stones. Interesting. There's no list of accounts that they have. It's this simple graphic here. Do we have any more information? 100% completely fresh with 2 LRs, 1,000 stones. I can summon and then DM you, right? Because obviously stones don't transfer through. Account delivery will take place through eBay messages. Interesting. So I believe that transfer codes kind of still work. I know that they got abolished in the last update, right? But I think it's something like if you made a transfer code, you can still transfer your account via the code like the last one that you have it, but you can't make a transfer code for your account. So I think if you already had your account backed up via transfer code, you can get it back via transfer code, but then that's it. But I'm not positive on that. Kind of outdated information though, and it says it was last updated 3 days ago rather, when this is being recorded. Interesting. Okay, this also caught my eye, by the way. What is this? What? Super Saiyan Blue 3 Go Tanks with blue, like, shoulder pads? So, that art is definitely something from DeviantArt that this person just kind of nabbed for their own, you know, use of this graphic. Oh, GBP. I don't know what that currency is. Here, can we look it up here? That is British pound. Okay, all right, cool. So that's probably a good price. What's the comparison here? Okay, so not bad. Just a little bit more expensive than the US dollar. $5 for... Wait, I didn't even see that part. 3,300 stones? Let's take a look at this account. Okay, lots of Hercules. What is this? I don't know what those markings are. I assume it's for the sake of this, but there's a lot of pictures here. These are all just... Oh, okay, I see. So there's no units here. It's just... It's literally just Kais. Interesting. Okay, we're finding some pretty interesting stuff here. And we're not even like that far down into the search. Alright, let's keep looking. These are all sponsored in the beginning. That's really interesting. People are really trying to get their accounts sold out here. Okay, Android rank 200, 2,000 stones. Random LR, limited stock. $6.01 shipping. I don't know why they have these two particular banners here. I guess just to add a little bit of flair. Interesting. This Dokkan farmed. I'd be curious to know. Hold on a second. So this guy's account, right? This looks very similar. Was it this one that we looked at before? Oh wow, this guy has a lot of listings. Saying that. Oh, okay, interesting. This is not the same person. Okay, but this guy does have quite a few listings for Facebook. iOS only, rank 200, 2,300 stones. Need Facebook to link the accounts. See, that's really sus. Because here, right, if they mean link Facebook as in this is already linked to a Facebook account, then that's fine. But if they mean that this is linked to a Facebook as in like you have to link it to the Facebook and give you their information, that's sus. Also, the fact that they put an uppercase I is also not a good sign. Not a fan of that. Alright, so this is really interesting. Besides this, we're going to take a look at. This is literally the thing that we just looked at. So this man is straight out here promoting like big time. Interesting. Alright, so we have a nice graphic with Cooler. Maybe that was even taken from me. I don't know. But this is interesting. So we can choose global iOS or Android with 1,600 stones. Flat rate freight? Isn't that for like... Wait, where are we looking here? Portugal. Okay, so I assume that's why. Because what's really weird about this, right, is that obviously you're shipping a digital item. So it's not traditional. So I assume that they picked that so that they can have international shipping, because obviously shipping for them is literally free, right? Interesting, though. What's the description on this one? Description. Here we go. Oh. See, I don't know why. Stuff like this always makes me uncomfortable when they use like stuff like this. Like, I do that in my description, but I feel like it's a little bit more neat. Also, I don't like that that's highlighted. I don't know why. Delivery will be made via eBay message. Working daylight hours. Interesting. I enjoy my weekends. Well, good on you, man. Very interesting. So now we get into the nitty gritty here. This is the stuff that I was kind of looking for, but that is an interesting observation. So that was all the sponsored content. This is someone just straight up selling their account. Terra Hall. Interesting. By the 6th, bro, it's free. It's like 2-second shipping. They're selling 2 accounts. Okay, interesting. So let's see what we have here. So obviously we have LR Gohan. Nice. We have this team. Okay, so this is not Kamehameha. I assume they're just showing the characters here. Huh. Okay, so this is just showing what LRs they have. They have Gumku, Cell, Rose. I thought I saw something here that... Oh, I see. So they haven't... It's farmed. Right, right. Okay, okay. So that makes sense. So then it's not actually like... They're not technically rainbow, right? Because they say LR Fusions, new LR Rosenbully, Rainbow Gohan dupes, right? So it's just like pulled. I assume what this is, because it has too many cards that are too far spread out to be a farmed account. Like this has the Trunks, although that would have been pretty lucky to get it. I mean, this could have all been 5th year anniversary, but the thing that makes me think not is that Gumku is here. So I do genuinely think that this was something that somebody has just been saving for a while. They got Gumku and then they wiled it out on the 5th year anniversary. For the look of it, 40 bucks doesn't actually look that bad for an account, to be honest. Especially having some rainbows, having a bunch of dupes in a lot of these Dokkan Fest LRs, having some other LRs, as we can see here, Broly, Beerus, Baby, so on and so forth. Some other good unfeatured units, stuff like that. This account does honestly look pretty worth it. To me, I would pay 40 bucks if I was looking for a account, honestly. And this is a JP account. Very interesting. It does look like it's on Apple, though, and it makes me think that obviously because of the thing at the top. But interesting, though, nonetheless. So, another one from this man here. Same thing, 35 bucks. LR Fusions, LR Broly, LR Gogeta Blue dupes. Perhaps I should pick this up since I didn't pull them. But anyway, Gogeta here. We have some LR. So this looks like just a lesser version of his account, though there are a couple of unfeatured boys here. 35 bucks. Ooh. So, okay. Now that is strange to me. This gives me a red flag here because this is Bulma and Goku. The problem with that is that they shouldn't have been obtainable if this is just an account with a bunch of single characters, because they come from SBR, right? So that kind of leads me to believe that these guys are actually farmed accounts? I guess I can't be absolutely positive on that, but it definitely seems that way to me. And what I mean, sorry, I don't mean farm. I mean, obviously it's a farmed account. I mean like a botted farmed account where they like had the bot go through and farm it all up. But that still doesn't seem right, because even though like the bots that I know don't necessarily do that, they just like farm stones. But I guess they can farm free-to-play units? I don't know. I mean, I guess Dokkan modding has come so far at this point. Interesting. Very odd, though. Very odd. Like I said, a lot of sketchy stuff. A lot of sketchy stuff. 5 SSRs guaranteed, plus 1 LR, 1,700 stones. Okay, so they just straight up nabbed some Dokkan art. You can find this on Kuapp, actually. And that's a really, excuse me, old piece of Dokkan promotional art. 7 bucks, though. That's interesting. I'd be curious to see what some of the results are from this. This is for iOS only. Oh. Okay, so this tells you everything. 40 SR greater characters guaranteed 5, 1 LR or more. This is like buying like those Pokemon packs at the store that are like not official but kind of look official by Fairfield, I think the company is. And like they say like 5 reverse foils and 1 foil inside. Obviously this is a little bit different, but it really does give me that kind of feeling. 1+K treasure, but like what kind? Godstone not linked to social media. Sent via transfer code. See, again, I feel like these listings have probably been here for a while. Let's take a look at this $5 global account. This is really interesting, though. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because this sort of thing just like intrigues me a lot. It's just so interesting to me what people, you know, do. Okay, so let's take a look at this. $5. We have Blue Evo, SSBK, Transforming Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Goku and Rat. Okay, I assume they just didn't have anything better to put there. Wow, that is a lot of SSBKs. Okay, so this is clearly an account that's summoned on the SSBK banner. Plenty of, wow, you can rainbow blue Evo. This isn't bad. Oh, okay, so clearly they spent some red coins on this. Can we take a look at the stones here? 26, okay. So clearly this person saved up a little bit. Oh. My assumptions might have just been confirmed. If I'm not mistaken, Blade 5 is the name of either the guy who created it or the name of the bot. I don't remember in particular, but is a Dokkan battle farming bot or is related to a Dokkan battle farming bot. If I can get some information up on the screen there, that'll be a little bit more helpful for you. But that does confirm my suspicion that it is a botted farming thing. Now, I keep saying this. Oh, actually, I want to take a look at that because of the graphic. Here's the thing, right? It's fine if the account is botted, but I feel like you're sort of obligated to tell people that, okay? Maybe that's just me, and that's just more of like a moral thing. But personally, I just feel like that you're sort of obligated to tell them that because, like, not that if you have a farmed, you know, global or JP and then you give it to somebody, they're going to get in trouble or anything like that because, frankly, that hasn't happened ever, at least that I can recall or that I think has ever been on record. But regardless, right, I still feel like it's important to tell people that because some people can be kind of skeptical of that, right? So, interesting thing to note there. Very interesting thing to note. I wanted to look at this because of the graphic. Very simple, but very nice. I like that instant delivery, bro. iOS and Android farmed accounts. Obviously, this is the background for LR Vegito. $10. Okay. Here, it's so interesting to me, though. Like, I always had kind of like a value for Dokkan accounts in my head. But I feel like this is just blowing it all out of the water because, like, this, right, is like 1,500 stones for $1, right? But then, like, this one that we're looking at, where is it? Here, right, is $10 for only 200 more stones, right? I feel like either people, like, don't really know the value of what they're selling, or, I mean, I guess they're just making up prices. I mean, that kind of makes sense. We've looked through only a couple of listings, and we've already been recording for a while. I do like this graphic. This is nice. That's also something that, oh, okay, so they make sure that you know how to transfer the account, because that's only, this is something that you can do to access the transfer code thing. But this does also give me a little bit of reassurance that this is official if they're using updated stuff. First day. Okay, 1,700 redescription. Wait, first day. Okay, let's go down to the description. Farm Japanese version of the account. 2,000 stones, all quest, boss rush, and easy farmed. Enough items and zennies to build a team. Transfer codes are no longer available. You can create a new one. Right, I will link it. See, lowercase punctuation in an eBay listing is never good. I know this doesn't seem like this person's first language is English, but still, it always makes you suspicious. And then obviously this is in Spanish because this person is a Spanish seller, clearly. Facebook account, right, okay. So, ooh, I wonder what, wait. Oh, all rice Hukatsuki, okay. So, this is definitely farmed accounts. And the reason why I say that is because if they are, or farmed accounts, I keep saying farmed accounts, I mean bot farmed accounts. Because if they're doing that many stones with all the quests, all the boss rush, and all the easy A's farmed up with no real units, there's no way it's not a bot. Especially if it's day one, like they say here, first day account, and it has that many stones and all of those events farmed, it has to be a bot. This is really interesting though. Let me scroll through here. I want to see, whoops, I didn't mean to open a new tab. Let me scroll through here. I want to just see if anything like out of the ordinary kind of catches my eye, because I think we've kind of gotten a lot of the point across here, or at least like what I think will probably be consistent, because a lot of the, okay, that catches my eye. Let's take a look at that. I was gonna say a lot of this kind of looks the same. $100, or 160, 500. Okay, so I think what we need to do here, okay, so this is a lot of money for some of these accounts. The $1,000 one is the thing we need to look at. I think what we should do, isn't there a way to filter it by, let's see, price plus shipping highest for... Okay, let's open this one and this one. See, that's what's so funny. It doesn't sort it properly because these are sponsored ones. So those will show $3,000. Okay, let's look at the tabs that we have open now. Whew! $1,200. This better be a good account, bro. Okay, rank 336, 37 stones. Let's read the description because it says that first, and then we'll take a look at it. Isn't that... Oh, this is Kakarot. Oh, okay, so that's something different. I see. Okay. Okay, sorry. Focus. My mind is like mush right now from that number. 336, 19 LRs, 8 rainbow, 112 URs, 38 rainbow, 103 SSRs. That's not a lot for that much. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of... Well, it's not really a lot of battle points, actually. 37 stones. Plethora potential orbs. Device transfer code. Okay, so... Wow. I am not responsible for a mistake if you get locked out. This is a non-tangible item. This is insane. This better be a really fire account. Thank God it's free shipping. Alright, so... A lot of free-to-play LRs. Granted... Not as worth it, but still, I mean, that's less grinding for you to do, I suppose. This seems a lot more feasible, though, for this account to be, like, farmed up, quote-unquote, because obviously they have a lot of their units awakened. This is not an $1,000 account. I can tell you that right now from just looking at this. Like, I don't doubt that they've maybe spent that much on the game. But the unfortunate thing about Dokkan accounts, especially something that you have to consider when you're trying to resell it, is as much as you put in is certainly not what you're going to get back. Because you could put in so much money into this game and just get absolutely shafted and not really get, you know, what you're putting into it, which is just kind of, you know, what happens when you play gacha games. And I understand, too, like, that the pain of putting in that much time and effort and money, right, and not getting back what you put into it, but man, this account is not worth that much. No way is this worth $1,200. Like, the thing is, right, some of these other accounts we've taken a look at are offering big numbers of stones. For that many stones, these LRs that we have here, let's see, what do we have for pay to play? Broly, Goku, other Broly, Black. I did see a couple of other ones, but like all the way farmed up, that was it. There's a lot of farmed free-to-play units. I honestly feel like that they're sort of using these free-to-play units that are rainbow to kind of like entice people who don't really know much about the game, but that is not worth it. Make an offer, like, I don't know, man, like 40 bucks, maybe even highballing it. Granted, I haven't looked into Dokkan account prices in a while. I'm no expert on, like, the exact pinpoint price, but I think I'm pretty alright at an estimate. But, okay, so this will be how we end off the video. With a 5,000, two of them, in fact, 1 view per hour. How? A $5,000 Dokkan account. Are these from the same people? Let's look at the seller. No, they are different. Okay. Thank God for free shipping. You can literally put a plan to pay this month by month. That is insane. This account better be absolutely disgusting. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we have... Actually, I'm going to do the big thing. I don't like it looking like this. Okay, so... Lots of free-to-play units farmed. LR Black. Rainbow, that's good. It's good that they do it this way. This is what other sellers, I think, should do. Because the percentages just tells you how many dupes are in a unit. This has 1000 Day Goku. I don't know why their potential system isn't filled out of the way. That is a little bit alarming. I assume it's probably because they ran out of orbs. but I assume if you're selling an account for this much, you probably know what you're doing. This is quite a few LRs though, but $5,000, bro? No way. This is, whoa, okay, hold on. I just got like blinded by the rainbow there. Okay, alright. So this is a lot of Rainbow Dokkan. Well, it's not as much as I thought. This is a lot of older Rainbow Dokkan Fest here. There's gotta be grand. Oh, okay, so that's just the way they're searching it, I see. 14 stones, bro. $5,000. This is not worth it. I need to see the description on this. Hold up. Okay, whoa. Why is this so spread out? One of the best accounts you will see. Current highest offer is $1,500. This doesn't, but... Oh, because you can make an offer. Okay, okay, okay. Still, wow. Selling my account to help pay for college because don't have as much time to keep growing the account. I put $3,000 in countless hours in the account in 4 years. It's taken everything. It has everything you'll need to take on any current event and future battle. Okay, so this is kind of confirming my suspicion, right? People put so much time and money into the game, right? And they want to get some of that income back. But again, it's like, and funny enough, this is almost like I've said something in the past, like, and this is sort of a joke, but like sort of serious, but not really. Like, if you're not doing Dokkan on YouTube with your account and something, what's the point? Because you could make the money back making videos, obviously, if you make enough views, right? And then if you were to sell your account, you know, even if you weren't and make enough like that you put into the game, you'd still have enough from putting into the game that you got back from YouTube, right? Like, logically speaking, I guess. But I do feel like this is an example of that, where this person's just trying to get a lot of the money back that they spent. Want to enjoy and have the craziest accounts out there. To be fair, it is a good account. 100%. But I'll meet locally. Bro, my man will come to the coffee shop. You know what? This would actually be a really fun video to go to NYC and like meet up with this person and kind of talk to them about it. I think that would actually be really cool. I don't know. Let's check their other things. No, that's all they have for sale. Interesting. eBay members since 2001 though. And it looks like they've sold something before in 2018. A couple of things, in fact. Interesting. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the other account. That account, I don't think it's worth 5,000. 1,000? Maybe. Maybe. There was a lot of LRs. I feel like that would be worth it. I don't know. It's really hard to say, right? Like, I feel crazy saying that, but at the same time, I feel bad not saying that, right? Okay, so whale account. This first picture already isn't doing me any favors. Or is this the same guy? Oh, no, wait. This is the same guy. Whoops. No, yeah, okay. So now we're looking at this Alucard listing. Again, okay, so the point still stands. This first picture isn't really doing me any favors here. LR Androids sell. Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. Lots of Heroes units. The GT Trio. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Again, this is where that potential system thing would really help, because then people could just see how many dupes each of these cards have, right? Go Bros, Broly, Beerus. 100% not worth $5,000. I wouldn't even call this an $1,000 account. That other guy's account 100% was a lot closer to that mark. If we were really going to be doing it. How does this guy have his cards organized? Goku and Frieza, 3Ku. Goku, they have them rainbowed. Unfortunately, that tech 17 isn't really going to be doing them any favors. Bojack. I mean, there's a lot here, but again, the organization, like, when you're making a listing and you're listing a product, right, you want to make the product look as good as and enticing as possible, right? So listing it like this, maybe it just doesn't go through like someone's head, but listing it like this is 100% not the way to go, because it's so confusing for me to look through this and try and see everything that we have here. This is 100% not a $5,000 account by no means. I wouldn't even call it a $500 account. Maybe like 3, maybe 4, but I don't know. Okay, so let's take a look. Please read the entire listing. Okay, and then this will be how we end off the video, okay? Hello, welcome to my Dokkan Battle Global account listing. This is my primary account that I've invested time, energy, and resources into. I've played and enjoyed this game since launch and invested a very sizable amount of money into this specific account. More specific, this account would likely fall $15,000 to $35,000 for this. Am I just crazy, or is that not accurate? That doesn't feel accurate unless that comes with, I mean, that is a lot of rainbows right there, but unless that comes with a lot of bad pulls. Okay, let's keep reading. Please note that this account has never received stones from any third-party dealer. All purchases have been made through the actual in-game shop. Knowing this, as much as it breaks my heart, so I've decided I cannot invest any more money in the game. The only way I can ensure that I don't sell it. Wait, hold on. I've decided that I can't invest any more of money into this game, and the only way I can ensure that I don't is to sell it to the next lucky player. Okay, I understand. I not expect to recoup what I have invested in the game. Okay, that's good. However, I feel that I have priced this account accordingly to the money spent. Time invested in pure love that this account has received over years. Okay. This is kind of hard to read, I'm not gonna lie. I understand where this person is coming from, 100%. But I feel like people need to weigh their options when looking at the value of their account, because I understand this 100% totally. Like, if I was going to sell my Dokkan account, it would be some crazy amount, right? Because I put so much time, effort, and stones into it as well, right? But at the same time, the way that your account looks on paper, right, and what the units reflect is what reflects the price, not necessarily all of those things, as unfortunate as that is to say, because that, like, when people look at your account, right, when they're buying it, they're not really taking that into consideration. And even if they say that, right, I feel like, I don't want to say that people don't care, because that's not, you know, not really a kind thing to say, but I feel like people don't care. Like, they just look at it at face value. What's the units? What's the dupes? And that's that. Let's keep reading. To ensure the protection of both parties, constant communication will be made throughout the purchase so that you, the purchaser, will receive the account and I, the seller, will receive the payment. Fortunately, there are a lot of scammers out there, and I want both parties to feel comfortable in this process. At least this guy is sensible. I will say that. As much as I don't think it's worth $1,000, or $5,000 rather, I definitely like this guy a lot more than some of the other people that we've seen on here. This account has all current category leaders except Int Kid Goku. What's the most recent one released on Global? That would be Bardock. When was this listing made? I don't know if we can check that. I didn't see Bardock in there, though, scrolling through. So maybe it's a little bit of an older listing and they haven't referenced or updated it in a minute. Because I don't think that, what was before that on Global? I don't remember off the top of my head, but I don't think that's everything. Missing a chunk of Dragon Ball Heroes banished by Super Saiyan through Gohan, Sealess, and Xeno Goku. 99 plus friends. That's like 3 million Baba points. 800 stones. I'm not investing any more money. Fair. 43 Kais. This account is my main and very active. I've used to most level characters. Bro, that seems like kind of a lot. I'm not gonna lie. 9 int, 7 fizz, 3 tech, STR 4, 1,968 incredible gems. Crazy. Decent amount of orbs for hidden potential. As such, please continue below for important information and bullet points. Okay, so, but I feel like if you're going to be, okay, so I was just going to say, I feel like if you're going to be investing this much into putting this account up, you should probably list what dupes each unit has. And it looks like they're doing this here. LR 42 units, 16 of them rainbow, 3 units missing, Cell, Bardock, and Baby. Oh, so they did update this here. Interesting. Okay, 35 units for EZAs, 31 of them rainbowed. 237 units, 80 of them rainbow. This includes every single Super Broly movie banner characters and 1,200 leaders. You are 124 units rainbowed. LR rainbows, Prime Battle Vegeta, Goku and Raleigh, Trunks and Mai, Metal Cooler, Prime Battle Trunks, SVR Goku, Tien and Chaozu. Okay, so this just goes on. Other LR dupes. Okay, so this does list what this man has and everything, okay? Please only contact me with honest inquiries and serious bids and offers. I'm having a hard time coming to grips with selling this account as it is, and I only want to entertain serious offers. This account should go to someone who loves the game and wants to really enjoy it. I will continue to update this listing with any permanent new additions. However, I will not be spending any more money on this account to purchase new units. Wow. This is I'm not kidding when I say that this is hard to read, because like as a Dokkan player, right, obviously, you know, when it comes down to it, it's a game about pulling for your favorite characters, right? And it's a game about, you know, getting moments that you love from a franchise that you love. And so at least for me, it's a pretty sentimental thing, to be honest. I don't know if it's the same for other people. And I can see that that sort of thing shines through in this guy as well, 100%. That being said, I do really sympathize with this man about all of the, again, the sentimental things that he's kind of talking about here. As much as I hate to say it again, I don't think it's worth $5,000. I completely understand his logic and reasoning, especially with this section here, but I couldn't justify that much of a purchase, even though I, you know, like, summon all the time on this game, but like, I don't know, one block. But even for this account, I don't know, I just couldn't justify it. I think he does have make an offer, so that's good. Let's check. Again, this is like another person that I would really love to interview. Oh, and a pool table is the other thing that he has listed. This would be okay, and another member from 2001. Interesting. This would honestly be somebody that I would like love to interview for either a video or for the podcast or something like that, because I think it would be super interesting. This guy, especially because of how like sentimental he is towards his account. Maybe I'll even try and send him an eBay message and see if he would be willing to, because if you guys would like that, definitely let me know in the comment section, because I think that would be a very interesting video, especially with how this guy's talking. I think it would be interesting to hear what he has to say. But oh my, excuse me, this has certainly been a very interesting episode of exploring hashtag Dokkan Battle at 3 a.m. I don't even know what to say. This took a surprisingly sentimental turn, as odd as that is to say. I'm very glad that I decided to do this video today, because it was super interesting. Maybe I'll do this again at some point, because I do like to go back to some of these websites and do them again, like I've done Twitter a couple times, and I probably will in the future for this series. This has been quite interesting. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for watching through all the way through. If you did, again, let me know what your thoughts on if you would rank some of these accounts with the same price point that these sellers do, if you agree with me on some things, whatever your point is, or whatever your price point is rather, on some of these accounts. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Epic You 2 out. Peace.